Okay, let's clear CVX1 with the low-end squad. This is the squad we're going to use. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. The squad is this one. We just need a Vanguard, a strong Vanguard to gain TP, then 2 of your best casters, 1 slow supporter, 1 fast deploy, few defenders of your best defenders, 1 medic, and in the end any other strong caster. I will take, for example, this Elite 1 a second skill. Since I don't have Elite 2 in my squad, I can only take Elite 1. I mean, that's more than enough. Let's do this. I don't think this is a hard condition to meet, right? First of all, immediately Vanguard here face on bottom side to hit the device and gain DP. Then immediately deploy slow supporter here face on left side to cover more range. Activate the skill to gain DP. The strong caster here face on left side. Once you get enough, deploy the other caster here as well, face on right side. And now just slowly kill these enemies. Get enough DP. You should be able to kill this enemy before he can leak. In case you cannot, just deploy a fast deploy here to block. Now, medic defender here in the center to help block these enemies. Why medic defender? Because we cannot deploy any medic here in range yet, since it will get killed by this ranged enemy. So we must deploy a defender who has some self-sustain. Now just keep go. Okay, after kill this enemy, the 7th enemy, just retreat to this medic defender and keep go. Bottom side enemy will killed by your caster and the slow supporter here. But on top side they will fully charge their skill bar energy. So they will go on the overcharge mode, increasing a lot the attack speed, so don't deploy anyone yet. Once their overcharge finish, deploy a medic here face on top side, caster here face on top side, and in the end the last operator defender. So by doing this, all the ranged units will just hit the defender instead of your ranged units. Now bottom side you will see triple of these enemies, so just get more DP. Activate the slow supporter skill to slow down a bit. Then fast deploy here to help block and DPS a bit if you can. Just like this, so you will be able to kill all of them. Then now retreat. On top side, all good, so nothing to worry about. Bottom side, a wave of 3 defenders will come. This is the last wave on bottom side, so activate everyone's skill here. On top side, everything is good. When these enemies doesn't have the overcharge mode, they are not a big problem. So just activate now caster skill on bottom side to kill these enemies. And just focus on killing these enemies on bottom side now. Top side, when they have the overcharge mode, just activate the defender skill to tank, because they will have a lot of attack and attack speed. Bottom side, just block using the faster deploy since she's tanky. Okay, fast enemy, slow supporter. And on top side, deploy medic defender here for emergency healing. Bottom side, you don't need these units anymore. And just focus on top side. Pretty simple stage. Here healing. Let's use this one to help DPS, even though it doesn't have much, but we can still use it. Defender skill to take less damage. That's why a tanky defender we need here. And your casters are ready, so just now finish the job. Here we go. Really simple. Alright, let's clear CVX2 with the low-end squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. This is the squad we're going to use. Basically just Flag Vanguard to gain DP. Slow supporter, good sniper, another good sniper, some ground units with a high attack speed, then a duelist guard, and a really strong caster from the support unit, just like Eya, to kill most of the enemies. And then let's just go. Like instead of Eya, you can use Dusk first skill, for example, Golden Glow, etc, etc. Anyways, first of all, Flag Vanguard here to gain DP. When you get enough, just deploy Eya here, face on top side. Then deploy an operator to attack this vent, and a sniper here to attack this other one. Then a slow supporter here, face on left side, to slow them down. Then I fast deploy to attack this one. Get more DP. Sniper here, face on right side. and another operator here to help hit this one. So basically we are doing that, we keep activating the devices to slow them down and also to deal a bit of damage, because this thing does 200 Hz damage per second to them. And using our slow supporter and DPS, we just kill the enemies. The duelist guard is to kill the last enemy, which is the ranged enemy, really annoying. But the rest of only that one is the ranged. The rest are all melee, so they cannot, they are not a threat for our units. Now just slowly kill everyone. Slow supporter skill, since this is a pretty big wave. Okay, here we go. As you can see, this one. So and now you can repeat the fast reply. Because we're gonna need her later to block this enemy here. You can retreat this vanguard as well, since we don't need to activate this anymore. And just to block this enemy using the fast reply. Else he will hit the other enemies, other units. Make sure that you can kill the rest of the enemies first. This is the main job. Okay, now hit this device. Should be able to kill this enemy. In theory, the arts damage is enough to kill. Yeah, as you can see, if cannot, just bring one more caster here to use at the end. Now, when this enemy doesn't have the energy and is not in the overcharge mode, just you deploy the fast deploy first to block and do this guard to finish the job. And here we go. Alright, let's clear CVX3 with the low-end squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. This stage will require you to have a corroborator laner from the support unit. Then just flag vanguard to gain DP, 2 of your best medics, your best caster, 3 of your best defenders, and a fast deploy defensive one. This stage is basically just stall until you have laner ready, and he will just kill everyone. First of all, immediately flag vanguard here to gain DP. Then immediately drop down Mlinar here, face on left side. And then just activate the skill every time he's ready. Medic defender here. Here doesn't matter the deployment order, since Mlinar will just bait all the ranged attacks. Medic here, face on bottom side. Okay, skill. And get DP. Defender, your tank is the defender here on bottom side to tank most of these. These enemies are the most annoying because they have tons of damage when they have a lot of energy. So here, for example, you have to use the burst medic plus the medic defender to keep your defender alive. This one just stall using the fast deploy. You can retreat to the flag vanguard, deploy another medic here face on top side. And when your caster has the skill ready, just use the caster skill to kill this one. Waiting for Mlinar skill, and then just activate it. Now this one, before reaching the defender, should finish the overcharging mode, so we'll not be able to one-shot our defender, and Mlinar will just finish the job. Next wave will start, and just wait. If you have some heli drops to take down the snipers, even better at the beginning, because they also creates a lot of problem. Now this one will come here, will try to do tons of damage, so activate your operator's skill here on right side to keep your defender alive. Maynard, 12 more seconds. This one will go in raged mode, so be careful, you have to block this one because there are too many of them. 41, 42, okay, Maynard skill on. Block this one, and you should be able to resist until the next wave. Now this enemy, just be careful, block a bit with someone. This one, your caster plus Mlinar, some damage will finish the job. Nice. Even if this defender got killed, it's fine on bottom side. This one will go in overcharge mode, just try to stall a bit using your operators, like this. You can bring more ground units, you still have a lot of slots, so don't worry about that. Okay, perfect. After enraged mode is gone, just try to block this enemy. Having 2 defenders and a gravel, you should be able to resist. Skill here. You're waiting the defender to be ready. Melina skill here. Activate it. Block back. Even if Melina cannot attack, your caster will finish the job here. Yeah, it's a bit risky because I didn't take all the slots using the ground units. You just bring all to make sure that you can kill. Alright, let's clear CVX4 with the low end squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. And for this stage, we're gonna need a core operator, which is Ifrit from the support unit if you don't have by your own. And then let's just go. Flag Vanguard, then 2 of your best snipers, slow supporter, defender, pusher, any pusher with the first skill is fine, a medic, and a single block Vanguard. That's all we need, let's do this. This stage, to be honest, is a lot more simple respect to the before one. Just first of all, immediately flag Vanguard here to gain DP. Then deploy, get DP first, then deploy your tankist defender here, face on any direction you want, sniper here, face on bottom side to start kill this thingy, another sniper here to help. Then a single block Vanguard here to help kill some of them. Get more DP. Medic here face on right side if you want, but you can deploy the supporter first, since supporter can deal arts damage to these enemies. Then Ifrit here face on right side. You can retreat to the single block Vanguard, and a medic here face on right side. That's all we need. Now your snipers will take care of all these spawning spiders, spawning from bottom left. Oh yeah, pusher here face on top side, in case the air gates, these unblockable enemies goes through. I was saying that if with good snipers you will take care of all these spiders spawning from here, while Ifrit and the slow supporter will take care of all the enemies spawning from other directions. Okay, this is a pretty big wave. And the last wave incoming is the wave with the most of these enemies. So activate your slow supporter skill. And as you can see, we'll be killed. Really easy. Alright. Let's clear CVX5 with the low end squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. Core operator will be Ifrit from the support unit, then Flag Vanguard, 2 of your best snipers, 2 of your best defenders, 2 of your best medics, 1 caster, another Vanguard, and a fast deploy defensive one. That's all we need. Let's do this. First of all, immediately Vanguard here to gain DP. Then wait a bit, so this enemy goes away, the Flag Vanguard. Get a DP. Medic here face on bottom side. Ifrit here face on bottom side. You should be able to get enough DP. If not, then just use the fast deploy to block a bit this enemy. And you should be able to kill using Ifrit just like this. Now caster here face on top side. Another medic here face on top side. And then deploy at the end your defenders. So one will be here. Retreat this Vanguard, retreat this Vanguard. Another one will be here. So 2 defenders as last operators, so the ranged enemies will target the defenders. But the first attack will always be the side operators. It's fine, they cannot one-shot when they have low energy, because every energy will increase by percentage of his attack, and they can stack, so when they have a lot of energy will be a problem. Activate this caster skill to burst this one, since you can see does tons of damage. On right side, don't care about these enemies yet, because if you deploy the sniper now, they will get killed. So just keep wait. Okay, drones are moving, don't care about them. Okay, topside enemy is moving as well. Activate this medic skill to heal. Okay, when this enemy is not in the range of this block anymore, you can deploy the sniper to help kill the drone around now. Bottom side as well. Wait the enemy to go outside of the range first. You activate this caster skill. Around now, you can deploy. And with the 2 snipers, you will be able to take down the 2 drones, because else there will be a problem, since they will increase by a lot the resistance. Don't use Arknights here, because Arknights will prioritize to attack the ranged enemies, and not the drones. Here activate the defender's skill to tank less damage. Activate the burst healing as well, since here there are a lot of damage. This one is almost a full energy, so will be really strong. He is literally a mini Patriot. Okay, we killed the 2 drones, so you can retreat to these 2 snipers. Maybe one more hit. Okay, 260 damage. You can deploy this operator here to bait the attacks. At least your defenders will not have too many attacks to tank. Waiting your Ifrit and caster to take down these 2 strong enemies. Nice, perfect. And the last 2 enemies will be a walk in the park. You still have 1 time the burst healing here. You can increase their defense. You can retreat this one, so only 1 defender to heal. And here we go. Really simple. Alright. Let's clear CVX6 with the low end squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. Core operator will be Eya from the support unit if you don't have your own. Third skill. And then just a flag vanguard. 2 of your best medics, then just bring Ansel. 2 of your tankist defenders, and 1 AoE caster. Or if you want, you can use chain casters as well, since chain casters are really good here. So if you have a passenger, will help a lot. Last 5 slots, up to you. You can bring whoever you want. You only have a few deployment tiles, so you don't have a lot of choice. You must kill enemies here, because these enemies is super annoying, especially with these radioactive slugs. When they die, will charge a lot of the energy. So arts damage is the best way. And between all the good arts damage dealer, Eya is the best. So Eya immediately here, face on left side. With the third skill. I tried with a defender here. I tried with even Reed Alter. Like, I can kill most of the enemies, but at the last wave, if you cannot manage to kill the cannon shooter, the grenade launchers, he will melt the rest of the enemies. So Reed Alter maybe has good damage, but is not enough. It requires to have good traditional casters this time. Now, medic here face on left side. Don't use Eya skill yet. The first few enemies just to kill using the auto attacks. Now AoE caster here face on left side. To kill these enemies on bottom side, which is the most important. Now another strong medic here face on left side. Activate the defender skill. Get more DP. Deploy now tanky defender here in the center. This operator as last operator, because else the grenade launcher will spawn here. If he spawns here, will target your ranged units. We don't want that to happen, so must deploy this defender as last. So he when spawns will just target this one, and this one will be healed by your medics. So nothing to worry about. Retreat to the flag vanguard, deploy in the end Ansel here face on right side. Ansel later with the skill will be able to heal Cardigan as well. This is just for some emergency healing. Everyone has Ansel, so not a problem. Now, once these enemies spawn at 13 enemies, so when you see the new wave of defenders spawning, just activate immediately a skill plus AoE caster skill. Then just keep your operators alive here. Now these units will be killed together with the help of your AoE caster, as you can see, and the Aya skill will just finish. Also, if you can find an Aya with the module, is even better, because with the module you can ignore enemies' resistance, so she will be able to deal even more damage. But even without, it's still okay. No, this blue box is just for decoration, to be honest, because these slugs will just idle here and they will die. The path says that they will go inside, but it will take so long that they will get killed by the ground fire. Now, before the last wave of tons of defenders spawns, Aya will be able to charge the skill in time. So nothing to worry about. On bottom side you can just kill enemies using the AoE caster, so lava. Here we go. When they spawn, immediately activate the AoE caster skill, and then Aya skill as well. Go. As you can see, tons of damage Aya will do. If you cannot kill these two defenders, don't worry. If you had the module, you probably can kill, but even without, it's fine. Okay, last few enemies remaining. Now, when this enemy, the grenade launcher for now is fine because he doesn't have a lot of attack. Now activate the AoE burst healing, activate the Ansel healing as well, because a lot of slugs will explode together. This one will go in overload, so dealing a lot of damage. Just to be careful. These two enemies, defenders, will go inside. Okay, Aya will slowly kill this one. AoE cast skill, defender skill here to resist. If this defender cannot survive, everything is okay, guys, don't worry, because this defender must go upstairs, right? Aya has the skill ready, so you know what to do. So I'm here to block that, the other one, wait him to spawn. Aya skill. Here we go. Alright, let's clear our CV EX7 with the squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. The core operator will be Mlinar from the support unit, and then just a Flag Vanguard pusher, your best caster, your best slow supporter, two of your best medics, then two defenders, one of them is for emergency situation, and in the end a ranged guard with pretty good arts damage. Let's do this. First of all, immediately deploy Flag Vanguard here to wait faster. Then, after waited, deploy Mlinar here face on top side. Get the TP. Defender here. Medic here face on top side. Don't activate Mlinar skill yet, wait him to fully charge and wait a bit longer to get the correct timing. Slow supporter here face on top side. Don't use a mirror skill yet, else you will leak. You see this cannon vent is shooting, right? When he stops shooting, you can activate a Mlinar skill. Now deploy caster here face on top side. So around now, activate Mlinar skill. So Mlinar skill will cover this air gate as well. At this point, deploy the pusher here face on left side. So pusher now will push all the air gates into the hole. Since without Mlinar skill and without good DPS here from your slow supporter and the caster, you need a pretty good someone to one-shot them, so a pusher. But if you have like a really strong caster like Aya, Golden Glow, this type, then you don't really need the pusher. Now medic here face on right side, so we'll be able to hit the pusher, Mlinar, and later the ranged guard we will deploy here face on right side, since they will get damaged by the vent. Better medic this one is, better it will be. Ansel here we choose because Ansel sometimes from the talent can heal one extra life, so it's pretty good. Okay, now this enemy will come here to right side, left side, will hit my medic, but cannot twin shot, because now we'll change the target into my Mlinar, since he has the taunt. Activate immediately Mlinar skill when he's ready, by the way. Okay, skill is finished. Here activate the burst healing since there are 2 of the shooters. Here activate the burst healing from this medic as well. Activate the ranged guard skill since this air gate, the last wave there are 2 air gates together. Since the pusher can only push 1, it's time to activate the slow support skill and caster skill to burst it. As you can see, they will come here and they will get damaged by your burst DPS, burst arts DPS. Perfect. Now just wait for Melina's skill to get ready and you can melt the rest of the enemies, so the last wave. Now Melina's skill on. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Really, really simple. Alright. Let's clear our CVX8 with the low end squad. I will directly do it on the challenge mode. You can use the same strategy for the normal one. Keep in mind that there is a middle, trimmed middle you can get from this stage, which is, if you just want to get it, kill the boss first or second phase when he's affected by the flux. If you want a trimmed one, you must kill both phases when he's affected by the hit. Here's the translation, is really bad. I don't know who did it, should probably be punished, but because it's really confusing and misleading. Is not getting killed by the damage of the flux, but is kill the boss when he's affected by the flux. So just kill him when he's inside the flux. That's it. Then remember to do it on the normal if you want the middle, and this is the challenge mode. With the core operator, Melina from the support unit. The flag vanguard, 3 of your best medics, fast gravel, just use gravel because gravel is a double hit, duelist guard, 3 of your best defenders, your best caster, slow supporter to help the caster. If you don't have a slow support, I mean, if your caster is really strong already, then you don't really need the slow supporter. You can bring other DPSs, because, for example, if you have Aya. Anyways, pay attention. First of all, immediately deploy Melina here face on left side. Then just deploy the Vanguard on this position to get the DP. Maybe have the tile higher, so it's easier to click. Now, if you have a strong caster, then just directly deploy the caster here face on right side. Else deploy the slow supporter first. Now wait Melina to fully charge the attack. I expect you to get a maxed level Melina, by the way, huh? So you will have my same damage. Activate it when this enemy is inside the range. Keep get DP. Now the enemy will start to move toward topside, block using the fast deploy, until Melina kills. And if you have a maxed level Melina, he doesn't need the healing for the first phase of the clear. Because, yeah, he just can survive. In case you're not sure, blah blah blah, you're afraid, then just deploy the medic here to heal. Anyways, prepare your best medic here face on topside. So just a medic here to heal Melina. Don't worry about enemies range the damage, they will focus on Melina since he has the taunt. In the middle, use the caster skill, I mean the slow supporter skill to help a bit, just for the last time. Another medic here face on topside, then first deploy here to block the boss, and the boss will use the skill. Activate the Melina skill when the skill is ready. Left side, the boss will use the skill on gravel, retreat, then replace using a defender after the boss used the skill. Now Melina will just kill most of the enemies, including the next wave. So with the fat enemies here, X-Men. After the boss, after Melina kills them, if you cannot kill the second one, it's totally fine, because he will go into the hole, then spawn from here and go on bottom side. If you can kill, good. If you can't, don't worry. Here, Korra didn't die because when the boss used the skill, the boss was inside the flux, so we'll have a reduced attack. I was saying, if you cannot kill the second one, don't worry, he will go down and then go here, getting killed by the caster. Now just wait. There's another... Okay, the boss now got killed, defender got killed. There's another of this enemy. You have to charge this machine, so use the fast deploy. After charging it, you can retreat. Okay, here the boss using the skill, so retreat using defender, nice. So by doing this enemy will have the skill and will later lose it, reducing the defense. And will walk and idle here for a bit. Get the medic ready. So medic here face on top side, then slow supporter, and duelist guard to block. So by doing this, you can kill this enemy, using a bit of arts damage, and when the green bar finish, he will lose a lot of resistance. Now, Gravel here to help block before the defender gets ready. And after killed here, retreat and replace using Mlynarr here face on right side. And then just kill this enemy using the slow supporter. You can retreat. You can just let him get killed by the reflection damage of Mlynarr. Even better the device. The device can spit until there. The boss just used the skill, 10 seconds, so we must use this one to block. Gravel to block. Okay, next wave will spawn once you kill this enemy. And this enemy is a bit harder to deal with because we must make sure to keep block Cliff here, right? So we must block him and let this one go through using someone with only one block count. So here's the trick. Now the boss uses the skill when the flux is on, so nothing to worry about. Just activate the burst healing to keep your defender alive. Melantha will be ready in 13 seconds. We can use her to block, or even better, we can just use Gravel. So retreat, block Cliff using Gravel. Let this enemy go through. Around this timing, the boss will use the skill again. Just retreat, let this one walk. The boss will stand and stop moving to do the animation, thinking he's really cool, but he's not. He's just a cringe. And this enemy will just leak. After he leaked from this block, deploy the defender. That's basically the trick. Now some enemies will go into the tunnel, activate a Mlynarr skill when you see the defender spawns, and wait like 1-2 seconds, then use it. It's the perfect timing to use a Mlynarr skill. Here keep your defender high HP, and retreat when the boss is using the skill to get the DP back. Just don't get killed without getting any benefit back. So when you see the skill on, just replace. Here, now 2 of the enraged shooters will spawn from here to activate the healing from the medic, since you need a bit of healing. Else Mlynarr cannot survive, unless you have a really strong medic here. Another of the grenade launcher here. This is the third one and the last one of this stage, so you have to do the same thing. Here activate the burst healing. Okay, we failed, it's fine. Now this one, nothing to worry about, to be honest, just wait. Okay, as you can see the boss is using the skill. Block using Melantha. Let this other enemy go through. Just like that. Perfect, he's not inside this tile anymore. On left side, block this enemy inside the medic's attack range. Yeah, this enemy. Waiting for Mlynarr skill, and you just kill this enemy using Mlynarr skill. Now Melantha, wait the boss to use the skill first, okay. Then replace using a defender. Okay. We leaked 2 of them, perfect. Now your only job is to keep stall until you can kill. Now Vanguard here to gain DP, since we really need that. Healing here, and the Mlynarr skill when he's ready. Just keep swap defenders when you need to do it. So when the boss is using the skill. Retreat the fast deploy, because now that the enemy is dead. Okay, replace another defender, slow supporter here, if you don't have a good caster here, since a big wave of enemies is coming from the middle right side. His last enemy, don't worry if he cannot die, we can use the same tactic. Remember to keep get DP, since we now lack a bit. Okay, defender. So block this enemy, like this. Play on speed 1 if you're not sure about what you're doing, so you can see better the battlefield. Now swap into Duelist Guard to keep stall, keep get DP, Mlynarr skill is ready, so just use it. Here activate the caster skill and the slow supporter skill to kill these 2 enemies, since they are full HP. And after you killed here, you can retreat Mlinar, you can retreat the fast deploy, you can retreat this medic as well. And we just keep stall the boss until we kill this too. Now the boss use the skill, so replace again. Nice, last enemy. This device is almost on as well. Get DP. And this one will get killed. Okay, use the skill, then retreat the slow supporter. Boss will use the skill, so replace. Yeah, to be honest, it's really simple. It's just really long to do. Now you can retreat this caster as well. And if you want, you can deploy the third medic here. Now, if there's only the boss remain on the field, the stage is really just like eating the cake. Super easy. Get DP. Now make sure to use the Mlinar skill. What you have to is not to kill the boss, but to reduce his HP to really low, and then kill using the caster when the vent is on, when the hit vent is on, so you can get the condition for the middle, right? Never forget about that. But for now we have to reduce the boss HP first, so just use the skill when the hit is almost on, around now. Reduce the HP. The boss is using the skill, so replace. Like reduce it to around here. Yeah, this amount is fine. Because waiting for Mlinar redeployment time, we still need to let this thing deal a bit of damage. Okay, Mlinar skill is ready, so use it. And now let me show you the timing, when to retreat, okay? Keep the same amount of HP. Okay. Around now, yeah. This amount is mostly fine. So using not too high attack defenders, you keep stall. Only this thing will do arts damage. Waiting for Mlinar redeployment time, because we must deal a lot of damage during the second phase. Retreat, then replace. You can retreat the fast flag vanguard as well, since we don't really need that much DP anymore. And just keep replace. 20 more seconds. Now you have to do. Now you have to deploy Mlinar on. Oh, the boss just. Okay. Now you have to deploy Mlinar here, face on top side. And then this amount of HP probably we cannot kill. Is too risky. So wait this thing to deal a bit more damage. Next time, guys. The next time you just deploy down your 2 arts damage dealer and kill the boss when the flux, when the vent is on, the hit vent. Waste the hit vent, so you can get the first phase killed in the vent. And then we just have to do the same during the second phase, and you can get the trim in the middle. Okay, 13 seconds. 9, 3. So now deploy caster and the slow supporter. The vent will activate. And you basically kill the boss when he's inside the vent. First phase. Done. GG. Now retreat all these units. Time to do the second phase. Second phase is also pretty simple, to be honest. Now the boss will reset all the skill points of these machines. Let the boss walk around here. Then all you have to do is basically this. Hit this thingy, so it gets charged in time when the boss arrives here. Okay. Mlinar skill. As you can see, when the boss is inside the hit, will get reduced a lot the defense, so you can deal tons of damage with using Mlinar. Keep a grabber here. Just keep there. If you want, you can use the caster to help charge this machine. There's a trick to block, to stall a bit the second phase. You can deploy an operator on the tile where the boss is. He will do one auto attack first, before using the skill. Like, unlike if you deploy outside of his block, so for example here, here, he will immediately use the skill. But if you block someone in his tile, he will do one auto attack first. So you can use this trick to keep the boss here for a bit longer, since this Mlinar skill is not finished yet. So wait the boss to go inside that tile. Okay, as you can see, one auto attack. Then what you do is retreat the defender. Then again, one auto attack. Then retreat. Then one auto attack. Then retreat. Yeah, this is more than enough, to be honest. One auto attack, and then retreat. Retreat Mlinar as well, retreat Gravel as well, retreat this caster as well. And wow, look! We reduced tons of damage already from the boss. Let's emulate that the boss still has 50% of HP, okay? 50%. Pretty common. Now all you have to do is to wait and make sure that when the boss spawns again from here and is on this tile, this thing is shooting. So this, for example, is the perfect timing. I didn't do anything. Like, if for you this thing is not shooting yet, just deploy down Gravel to make it shoot a bit. Because with that timing you will make, how to say, it's a bit hard to say anyways. Now just buff a bit this one. To like this situation. Deploy Mlinar here, face on bottom side to charge the skill. So now this one is 22, this is one 3. Stall until Mlinar has the skill ready at this point. So one auto attack, retreat. One auto attack, got one shot. Okay, one auto attack, retreat. Okay, Mlinar is charging, just let the boss come. When the boss comes here, this thingy will be ready to shoot. So you can just use the skill. Attack is not full yet, but we can go. And just charge this one, so when this one finishes, you can keep the hit. Bam! We still have a half of the skill duration. So if you wanted, you can just keep go. Remember to don't deploy anyone too close, so for example here, because else the boss will use the skill and then dash away from the range of Mlinar. Yeah, that's basically it. If you want, you could deploy the Flag Vanguard in the corner to gain DP during this phase, but yeah, that's it, guys. This is how you do it with low-end squad, and it's pretty simple, just super long to do. Hope this video helped you, and see you in the next one. Bye bye!